I was talking to a group of retirees who wanted to be trained to do volunteer work in prison. And what I told him in essence was this: God don't want you to sit around and get old. God don't want you to get old. He wants you to grow old. Age and aging will come, but in that process you are growing. The man who and woman who is not growing is literally dying. Grow. Grow gracefully, and you will discover sweetness will take control of your life. And finally, the need for purity, the need for steadfastness, the need for consistency, the need for dependability. I add to that usefulness. You know why? Because the palm tree is the most useful plant that you can find. I'm told that there are small villages in sub-Saharan Africa. The economy of these villages depends solely on palm trees. And when a palm tree is alive or when it's fallen, everything about the palm tree is used. Nothing about a palm tree would go for waste. Can you believe it? The roots are used for baskets and other wicker items. The leaves are used for roofing of houses. The fruits is a major source of food. The oil used for making soap and for cooking. And the fiber is woven into baskets and other things. Nothing, absolutely nothing about a palm tree goes to waste. So I have a couple of questions for you. How useful are you? How useful are you to God? How useful are you to your community? How useful are you to your church? How useful are you to yourself? Useful. If God should give you another 10 years to live, I wonder what he can get out of you those 10 years. If you say, God, you know I'm sick, I'm about to die, give me 10 more years so I can live. Live for what? What would you be doing in those 10 more years? Would it be true of you that you would be like the palm tree? Because the palm tree, as long as it's alive, is being useful. You know, I used to say, God, just let me die like Jacob. I don't want to vegetate and hang out in the nursing home for 10 years. I can't say what's going to happen to me, but I prefer not, I want to go full chaplain, doing what I'm supposed to do. And then God said, put on the brakes, time to go. Pull up in bed like Jacob and say, boys, let me talk to y'all. Tell them what he expects and what's going to happen, and say, see you later. That's what happened. That's the way to go. Because I don't have time to waste. And I hate wasting time. When my dad retired, he was working with my brother who was in business. And we all were like, Dad, you need to slow down. You can't be doing this thing. You're long retired. And my dad said, is kill you or want to kill me? Meaning that to do nothing is to die. Usefulness. How useful are you? What are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your time and your talent and your resources? Would God be willing to extend your time and add to your resources because he knows that you will make good use of them? for his kingdom? The text says, the righteous shall flourish like the palm tree. If the righteous would flourish like the palm tree, then the righteous must display qualities like the palm tree. The righteous must be pure. He must be consistent. He must be dependable. He must be steadfast. And he must be useful. I used to say the mango tree was my favorite fruit. I changed my mind. What? The palm tree is. Because I want to be like a palm tree. What about you?
Amen.
Want to be like a palm tree?
Yes.
Oh, come on. You see this?
Amen.
My standing here is saying, God, I want to be like the palm tree so bad. Because I want to prosper like the palm tree. What about you? If you want to prosper like the palm tree, why don't you stand? So we can pray. And if you miss any of those qualities along the way in your mental check sheet, we can make up now. Lord, it's our heart's desire to be like